Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Thursday, October 30th, 2025. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister of the Sunshine Cathedral. With me today are Bishop Robert Griffin, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, and Reverend Kevin Tisdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about us.
Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There is no streaming TV show like this in the entire world.
In 2025, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots magazine, with Queer News Tonight sharing over 11,000 stories and 11 million views so far.
We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies. This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Queer God Squad condemns the firing of an FBI trainee who was punished for displaying the pride flag. According to multiple news reports, FBI Director Kash Patel fired an agent trainee on the first day of the most recent government shutdown after the trainee displayed a pride flag at their desk during a previous assignment. The dismissal letter signed by Patel cited that the trainee's, quote, poor judgment, end quote, and, quote, inappropriate display of political signage in your work area, end quote, as the reasons for termination. The trainee, who was a decorated, longtime FBI employee and a former diversity program coordinator, was dismissed while undergoing new agent training. This action has generated significant controversy and criticism from various groups and lawmakers.
Jesus.
Yeah, I kind of even don't know where to begin with this.
Yeah.
That he was fired for something he did at his previous job.
Yeah.
While in training for a new job and a new promotion in the same agency is kind of the triggering part for me. But I have to wonder. I mean, this was a pride flag. I do wonder what message had it sent if it was an American flag,
Right?
that is supposed to represent everybody,
Yeah.
including. What is the message of the American flag that we wanted to send versus the pride flag? Yeah, you can say the pride flag was a political message. It sent a certain message about a specific group of individuals or a specific group of people about justice and diversity and gender and yada, yada, yada. But if I had the American flag out, isn't that supposed to cover it too? So my quandary is, dude, get a life.
Right.
Yeah.
Get a life. Let people show where their beliefs, their diversity, who they are, shine. Because at the same time, as much as I would like to elevate the American flag as being the sign of liberation, it is also the sign of oppression today.
See there?
Mm-hmm.
It is clearly a both-and flag. And it all depends on who's holding the flag and who's calling the shots. Unlike that with the pride flag, a rainbow flag, it says what it means is about being inclusive,
Right.
and welcoming, and about diversity. So I think I'd rather side on the rainbow flag.
Right.
Or the pride flag as being the symbol right now, in this case, that I would like to think that when we get down to our FBI department, that you really do care about all people and not just about a certain group of people who are only holding a certain kind of flag that's only supposed to represent a certain kind of thing, which is not. So I'm disturbed.
I honestly wonder what if it had been the Confederate battle flag.
And there's that.
Yeah.
I honestly wonder if it had been the Vatican flag or the Christian flag. Or, this is clearly because it represented the LGBTQ plus community. And please don't fall for this bullshit. Let me censor that. This horse shit. That, okay. That better?
We don't want to offend the bulls.
Yeah. I don't want to offend the bulls. I want to, no, because the rainbow flag is not a political statement.
No, it's
what
not.
they're trying to do is silence and erase a community.
Yes.
It's our community emblem. There are Republicans and Democrats and independents and socialists and people who can't be bothered to vote at all in the rainbow community. There are Catholics and Protestants and Buddhists and Jews and atheists all up in the queer community. So this is not a political ideology. It's people. It's a community. And so by diminishing it to just a political idea, like, oh, that queers are people and deserve some rights, that's just no, that's the truth. That is our Constitution, that all people are created equal, that all people are born with inalienable rights, that all people deserve life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's all people includes the people in this rainbow situation. And so because they haven't always been treated that way, we say, we demand our rights, we demand our respect, we demand equal opportunity, equal protection under the law, due process, just like everyone's supposed to have. So it is our community, but it's not a political party, it's not a religion, it's a community. And so for it to be dismissed as a political ideology is just one more attempt to dehumanize LGBTQ plus people. Don't fall for it. We may not always have the power to fix it, but we always have a voice to protest, and we always have the ability to see through the lie. This isn't about political ideology. This is a political ideology that wants to silence and erase queer people.
Yeah.
And that happens to be MAGA, and that happens to have taken over an entire political party, and that political party currently is in charge of almost every piece of government. Next year, there's a midterm election, could change, but right now, there is an authoritarian government in the United States, and they're letting you know who is and isn't deserving of all the rights of citizenship or of even being here. And so, yes, you're disciplined, you're fired, you're in trouble, you're written up for displaying your community flag. That's not political ideology. That's saying, I think I'm a person and you think I'm not. And you have the power to punish me for what I believe right now. That's what that is. Don't get it twisted.
Right, and that's exactly right. Coming from an HR background, we actually encouraged employees to bring in items that they liked, that made them feel comfortable, that maybe were discussion points. And when we actually had somebody who had some rainbow stuff around their office area, and that was fabulous because then when we got LGBTQ employees, they would see this. Okay, you know what? This is great. This is nice. I'm safe here. I'm welcome here. I'm going to do a good job. But this is not what they want. And we get that. I mean, we get that. This is not what they want. They want to tell you exactly what you can and cannot do. So this is just bullying, plain and simple. And you know what? You may not get the best employees either if you can't be yourself.
Yeah, if you don't even feel safe, you're already not at your best to do your best work.
Exactly.
Y'all know this playbook is not a new playbook. Y'all know this, right? All right. The last time we saw it, and most of us read it in the history books, happened in Germany. It is the same exact playbook. You pick a villain. And in this playbook, they're picking not just the LGBTQ community, they're picking a very specific part of our community, our trans community, as the I forget what they call it, the stalking horse. And they're saying that because of those people, American values are disappearing. And I'm saying that because of most of the people in this administration, American values are being disappeared, one right after the other. I watched members of this administration speak to members of Congress, both in the Senate and in the House. And I'm thinking that this would never have happened just 10 years ago. This is something that is brand new. When the director of the FBI refuses to answer a single question from a senator and then tries to talk about the senator's private life. What in the heck? When are we going to stop them? For the director of the FBI to go into an office and see something that he didn't like and exercise that kind of power tells us that we are all in trouble, that this is the beginning of something that we never ever imagined could be possible in the United States of America, because we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. As long as you're free and brave the way I want you to be.
But we were naive.
Oh gosh, yes.
We wanted to believe what should we believe, because this slavery practiced chattel slavery. You don't get to be the good guys. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this country, when there was violent succession from the Union, pardoned the traitors.
Sound familiar?
This is a country that didn't let women vote for its first, long while. I mean, it was well into the 20th century before they even got to vote.
1921.
This is a country that has invaded and taken lands. Where did Guam come from? Where did Puerto Rico come from? You know what I mean? Where did the Western United States come from? You know what I mean? And so this is who we've always been, but we've always been able to try to do a both and, but yeah, we haven't lived up to the dream, but the dream is still real and we're going to get there one day, blah, blah, blah. But then January the 6th, and they were pardoned.
Yeah.
I am mad at me for being surprised because the divine finger came from the sky and wrote on the wall, and we've been looking at that writing on the wall the whole time, and now we're like, yeah, but we thought surely it wouldn't get this bad. But we let it be that bad. Why wouldn't it get worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Got work to do still.
Yeah.
And that's the
Say
thing.
it again, Bishop. We
Got work to do still.
That's the thing. Noticing what's true and telling what's true doesn't mean we're not committed to making it better, but you can't make it better if you won't say what's wrong to start with.
That's right.
There's a lot wrong, and how we have treated things up to now have been wrong, but it's never too late to change it.
Amen.
All right.
That's our call and calling, and that's today with the Queer God Squad.
Before we go, I want to invite you to check out our performing arts series. Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts has a great acts lineup for the 2025 and 2026 season. Here is a taste of what's coming up.
On November 7th, we will welcome back Miss Coco Peru in Fuck This Shit. If this show is like her other tours de force, there will be storytelling, laughs, singing, and a moral to tie up the evening. Or maybe this one is entirely different. You'll have to come to the show to know for sure. But you already know it's going to be one of the best nights of comedy and drag artistry you will have enjoyed all year.
December 7th brings Matthew Darren's annual Holiday Fantasia, always amazing, and this year it will again be co-hosted by Varla Jean Merman.
And in 2026, there's already some great shows lined up, such as selections from Pearly, a musical based on the play Pearly, Victorious by Ossie Davis on February the 7th. For more information about these shows and others, and to secure your tickets, go to sunshinecathedral.org/arts.
Please like and share this episode on your social media and look for Sunshine Cathedral on Facebook or Instagram.
You can also like our individual pages on Facebook. Remember to visit sunshinecathedral.org frequently. There you will find Bishop Talk, where Bishop Durrell and I interview queer religious leaders, activists, and scholars.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that we are all in this together. Also remember, you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Goodbye.